Here we go, chat.
Alrighty. Okay, it showed up. My game was acting up there for a little bit. Alright. I can't believe I fucking did that, dude.
Did what?
I gave myself no ears.
Give yourself what?
I'll show you.
Give yourself
What? Now they're not. What the hell? I had literally had no fucking ears on. I had no ears. Oh,
Executing.
Well, I died.
oh, six. Okay, so we're not going to do that one just yet. Okay, so we're not going to do that one just yet.
I certainly hope the owner of this facility doesn't mind us poking through their inventory.
So we're not going to do that one just yet, Chad. Everybody, how do I know which one's fucking side quest?
Hold on. Try not to die here.
Yeah, that's the main quest.
Alright. Pretty much. This is your main mission. These two. So, this is your main mission. Everything else is side mission, except for the completed.
Alright, so this is just main mission right here, completely.
Yep.
And then
I certainly hope the owner of this facility doesn't mind us poking through
actives are the side quests.
Yep.
Check out your ship's inventory. Okay, do that right now.
Damage to exterior casing. Detected. Shut off. Pushing forward. Suppress the hostile. Adjusting per new data. All hostiles choices. Noted. Auxiliary human. Prone to losing enemies.
Here! Right here!
Attempting painless. Reminder.
You're overloaded.
Run comparative analysis of Delta units and
Hey, that's
auxiliaries
cool.
strength level.
Crew for any. I gotta get a better ship. Okay. I gotta get a better ship to get the robot.
Looks like a pretty standard industrial facility. There's a reason that you brought us here. I wonder if Roscoe was assembled in a place like this.
Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. All personnel must evacuate.
Caustic. Chemicals, sharp-edged raw materials.
As the hero of the camp, you need your own comic.
That one's done.
Good. Now let's get out of here.
Process complete. Metaphor not apt. No explosions of that magnitude recorded. Electromagnetic pulses that resulted run on a different visual spectrum. Attempt at awareness requires improvement.
That way.
Lowering appreciation variable. Programming beyond need for praise. Results were expected. Your support was acceptable. If beneficial to completion of current mission, will comply. For now.
can't believe I pretty much finished that mission. A level 40 mission, buddy.
Oh, really?
I beat it. That's how much
Just like your life.
Nice.
Gosh, man, ah.
Yes. Okay.
Assessed.
I wonder if the Broken Spear is
Inefficient.
still open. It's the only decent place in town to grab a drink.
Ow.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level, do your part to keep Sidonia Graffiti free.
Let's go. Look over here now. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna get so tired of wearing this fucking train.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin. Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy. You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker?
The Red Devils
Stray
aren't exactly your
topsider wanders
average
into my
crowd.
bar, asking
I can
after a
see it in
man
their
like
eyes.
Percival Walker.
We don't belong here.
Raises questions. What do you want with him?
Oh, it's you.
What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want.
You can spare us the performative stonewalling. We simply need a moment of his time, and you needn't hear from us ever again.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military. Retired. Can give you my gene tag code too if you'd like.
Not necessary. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of
Hey, if I had to shoot
Percival,
people, I don't
and
care.
the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? The most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
And, one soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that, say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
You, maybe Vanguard?
A reminder that particle detonation can occur beyond the city limits between the hours of 0600 and 1800 local time.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Ouch. That hurt.
Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off.
Right off, Scar.
Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
A reduced noise ordinance is in effect every night from 2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
The comms panel should be right near the employee lift. Just give me a call once you've done that.
The remarkable success of the Vanguard, the President said, is standing right before us. UC Mass has recovered a significant amount of data stolen from
Have you checked your air filters lately? The city of Sedonia recommends checking your filtration units every 2 weeks for old, faulty, or improperly fitted filters. Martian dust is a leading cause of respiratory illness. Remember, keep it breathing so you don't get wheezy.
Hey there.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority. Yo, stay good out there.
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take a look at his current balance. And do remember all transactions. Be clear. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
You're like I don't fucking... You're like I don't fucking shoot you in the head.
I believe everyone deserves a second chance.
Yeah, consideration. Fuck you. I got shit to do.
A reminder that 3-year child's workday
Yeah?
is an officially sanctioned holiday and that it is not
Did you know? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the passkey. I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Wait. Okay.
The UC Exchange is a great place to start.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I find out.
Oh my lord, Cody, you see that shit?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my lord, Cody, you see that shit?
Leave. Before you pick the wrong wheel. You take the wrong fight.
shoddy.
Say goodbye!
Okay, these quests are taking forever. So, what I'm gonna do... Oh, wait. Okay, so they're done. Oh, sweet. Out on the lamb. So shoot him in the face. Got it. Put a little bit more in.
These access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface. Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear? Been a long time since I'll only carry the good stuff.
Ooh, what is this place?
Talk to you later.
No. Probability of your success. No. pending increase in accuracy.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Continue collecting.
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live almost every waking moment underground.
Nope, not here. Oh, it's off.
Ending timer.
I've done that before.
I hope this does not trigger a whole fucking gunfight.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Ah, get back. If anything, I'll just shoot him in the fucking face.
You're going down. Reposition now.
Hello. What you doing?
Beginning enemy obituary.
It's time.
Scan complete. No hostiles located.
Yeah. it. I'm getting out of here.
Eh. This is annoying. Found it. How do I get up there then? What's this? Nope. Yeah, it's a lot of empty beer bottles. Yeah, it's a lot of beer. This is going to be annoying.
My word. I can't imagine how an engineer could make heads or tails of this chaotic collection of drilling machinery. Well, this explains why the miners ceased drilling. Someone must have missed this natural cavern on the geological survey. Shame. want us to find.
Well, since I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. This way. I think I'm on something. On to something. Nope.
Constructing that massive structure in this cavern must have been quite a feat. I suppose it was a bit like building a ship in a bottle.
How do I get to that junction box? God damn it.
Got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian.
Ow.
She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
How do I get to that junction box?
Yeah. Get closer to where it's at, so I can actually see it right. Get closer to where it's at. Right. Is it above the... Okay. Yeah, so keep going that way.
This way?
Now, look down. Keep going that way. Okay, if you go straight and to the right, it'll be behind you now. No. Okay, if you go straight to the right. Okay, there's a little bit of lag between you moving and me actually talking, so just wait until I catch up. It'll be behind you now. Right here, past this shop, where it says upper level.
Upper level.
That's a shot. Level. Hold on, go back down those steps.
Right, back down the steps.
And make the right. You see that shop right there on your left?
That one?
Go back down those steps. Okay, give me 1 second. It's catching up. Make the right. You see that shop right there on your left? Yes, that shop. You go right down along it, and you'll see a little sign to your left that says upper levels. Yes, that shop. So you go right down along it, and you'll see a little sign to your left that says upper levels. That shop. So you go right down. No, not there, but keep going along that way. No, not there, but keep going along that way. There you go.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
Just paid the whole thing off, huh? Hope it's obvious from my current circumstances that that's gonna be a gift, not a loan. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Okay, where's 45A at?
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster if we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
This is confusing.
Do your part to keep civilians.
Hi, buddy.
Is that really her?
So,
Hadrian.
this is gonna be tricky.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Either I can deliver it to Joey.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story.
Sorry,
Percival and I, we're not
eager
just
to
researchers.
That,
we were military scientists.
Yeah.
Ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago.
What's that quest, buddy?
And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
What quest are you doing?
This is the one that you got.
Oh,
This is your, provisionary mission. You got.
Oh, primary... Wait, what's the primary mission again? I forget.
To head to another planet to help with the settlement, and then...
Oh, this one, make contact with the settlement?
Oh. Well, that,
Remember how you went to that one dude that talked in front of the
it's not
ship,
something I'm exactly
and he said,
proud of.
it's all loaded up?
But it was during that assignment
Welcome to
that
the
UC
Vanguard.
asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The
He
project
loaded,
never got off the
he
ground.
loaded something
But the
on
data
your
our
ship
team
that
gathered
you're
is
supposed to
now
take the
sitting
ship
in the
to another
archives,
planet
along with all the other information
and
gained
deliver.
after the Colony War.
I see.
Under the watchful eye of
Yep,
monitors
that
from
one.
all the galactic
Level
factions still
7,
participating in regular
and that
politics.
one is
But if we
level
can
10,
convince the cabinet to help us
so
access
I'm
that
scared.
data, it'll give us the tools we
Cody,
need to
I
decipher
just was
what
level
exactly
9
this
and did a level 40.
and hopefully how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Well,
You doing 3 levels higher is not going to be any different.
You're just fucking crazy then.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Do this.
Good luck.
Get done.
You two are gonna need it.
Civilian
I'm about to die.
people there tend to be.
Yeah, let's do it. Take off. Oh, wait. Gotta get my suit back on. Yeah. Helmet.
Concise.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
my crew position.
Hi, big boy.
That big boy.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing good.
I hate that I got addicted to this game. I should have never gotten this game. And then I made it worse. I had to spend money to give to you to get you addicted to the damn game too.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded or we'll be forced to open fire.
Wait, how do I drive this thing? Oh, never mind.
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
How can I help you, Captain?
I forgot I had contraband on me. Damn it.
You have what on you?
Contraband.
Oh shit.
I found things in the one tunnel that were like, hey, these are worth 20,000 each. So why don't you just, yeah. I picked them up thinking I said I had a chance of evasion whenever somebody scanned me, but I forgot I even had them before I decided to go here. Because then I could have stashed them.
On the ship.
No, you can't stash them on the ship either.
Where can you stash them at?
But I could have stashed them at my little base that I made on the other planet.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Until I could sell them. Such an idiot. I got 2 followers following me, by the way.
Captain!
Hey,
Over here!
I'm watching you.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone.
Ow.
Of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second,
shit,
was
was I
there
supposed to bring
anything
that thing
else
with me?
we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna... Then I guess it's just a matter of...
Okay, no problem.
All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
I made no promises. We'll take all the ammo
I'm
and
sure she
shotgun
did.
ammo.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today.
Why not?
So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Nope.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting.
Bring what I need.
While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack
Can't equip this item.
seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
Let me think.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount
what do we
among
need
this
for
body's
mission?
duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a
Which
single
mission?
attack, however troubling, be sufficient to
mission that
convince
I'm
the other
doing.
factions to grant us
Pretty
access to
sure
what
it's
they
the
no
Palms
doubt
Repair
consider
Suite.
weapon data? I don't think
But
it's enough.
after you talk to
Perhaps you can
her,
help,
that
Captain.
goes out the window.
As the
Now
one
you're
who
just
actually
trying
collected the
to
sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all
defeat the
alarming
Terramorph.
to you?
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh yeah, you damn well know I'm fucking stalking a bitch.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
I'll go after you here in a little bit. I just want to make sure I got everything in this fucking place. I am not leaving one step.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer,
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
5 blocks.
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good
Oh,
God.
this is gonna be fun. Hey, buddy, have fun with
they're
that.
here. Now.
There must be another explanation.
What?
The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later.
I have a fucking
Chief Sarkin,
shotgun.
order the evacuation of the
That's gonna do
spaceport
some
and have your
damage to
men
the
contain
Terramorph.
the things, but do it discreetly.
I hope so.
The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then,
Activate power.
we'll have to make do with the tools we've
Oh,
got.
shit.
You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the
Yeah.
spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Oh, Lord.
What, buddy?
Y'all really gonna...
Yeah, well, both of us have to fight Terramorphs. So this is gonna be fun. Hey, buddy.
Shut up, I don't even want to hear it.
Is this gonna be fun for
What
us?
the... The...
We're trying to help you!
What the hell?
Stop!
Don't you want to feel its embrace?
What is it?
That's not Terramorphs, that's just
Yeah.
people fighting each other.
That's it.
For some
Now hit him
stupid
with
reason.
everything you've got.
Wait, what? What the what? Eat.
You have a stun gun? I hope so. Cause I don't think you want to kill him.
Stealth EM Equinox. Says something. Favorite? I guess it's going right here above the damn.
Oh.
Enemy forces reduced.
Thank you. For
The way
Yeah,
those
some
people were
Terramorphs.
acting.
I don't think they're
I've seen
Terramorphs.
this before.
What do you think,
They were
buddy?
under the Terramorph's influence.
I don't know. They were down.
You think they were
We
Terramorphs?
tried to restrain them. Get them on the
No,
train
but they
to
were
get them out
under
of
the
harm's way,
Terramorph's control.
but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast
So
enough.
Terramorphs
They
have
just
fucking supernatural
started-
powers.
Pheromonic projection.
Great.
Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog.
What the fuck?
It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose
shit place?
control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. Keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Ugh. I sneezed.
Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Wham.
Alright, bring it on. Let's go. Go to the spaceport. Just kick some xenomorph ass.
Okay. I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
open
there's
this.
no
I
Terramorph.
don't have the fucking right shit for it. That's the other reason I'm just walking around right now.
Don't just stand there!
This is useless. You've already lost. We just want to...
Experts. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh? Well, we've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Ah, part of the fucking...
Roger that. We're on you. Anyone nosing around here has gotta have a death wish.
Alright, Tara. We have Tara more. We have to stay put for now. Oh wait. What?
all wrapped up. We should go tell the sergeant what happened.
Thank the heavens you're back in one piece. Though I guess I'll be...
The few protecting the many.
And it would have been plenty more if it hadn't been for the two of you.
The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exit.
What is the fun of that? Yes. Wanna go bed? Okay. Actually, yes, I have. I am.
That's a relief to hear.
Boring.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people... Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology.
I have one of those.
Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
I think I have one of those.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think I have one of those.
Of course.
Yeah,
I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Give me a minute. Why?
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
I don't wanna.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
How the hell do Terramorphs get into the city like that undetected?
I'm working on it.
Chief Yassine, these orders... A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely fuck you up, bitch.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
This is going here. Here.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic
This might be
players.
hurt. Or just
Access to the
just
archives
do
is
this.
only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
How do
I
get
couldn't
up
agree
on the
more.
roof?
However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Ooh, hi.
Though
Okay,
that
not
doesn't
that way.
mean we can't get creative.
I see you, big boy.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador
Hey, buddy, how
Radcliffe of
did you do this
Freestar, or
part?
Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Basically, just ran around and shot him from up high, where he couldn't reach.
So, just basically just stay up high and just shoot the hell out of him.
Ambassador Radcliffe.
Okay.
She's a veteran
This is gonna be fun.
of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to
How
make
did you
ours
go on
miserable.
on top of the roof
Now,
rail?
officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the
Hold up.
military and with the threat we're facing to
There
convince her to
should
lend
be
her
a way.
support.
And who knows?
Get up to the
Maybe
roof.
that'll work.
I
Stranger
don't
things
know
have
if you have
happened.
a booster pack
But
or not,
my
but you
suspicion
can
is
double
we're
jump
going to have to rely
and
on
boost up to
other
it.
tools to get her code.
I don't think I have a booster pack. Let me look. Pack.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording
Power
device
boost pack.
planted in the
This work?
ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can
Probably.
use to your advantage.
Find out.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are
how do
going
I
to
use
try
the
and
booster pack?
access
I'm
the
so confused.
device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we
Ow.
recovered some intel we
That just
believe
happened.
should be able to help with that. But there's
Hi, big
also
boy.
a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in
One
there.
of the motherfuckers.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Here you go.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Pardon.
Hey.
Alright, my little monsters, I'll be right back. If you guys want to go and get a snack, drink, something to eat, go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. I'm going to go put my fiance to work.
To bed.
Yeah, what he said. I'm going to go put the wife to bed real quick, and I'll be right back.
Doesn't add up.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in our office. Go on.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, but it seems like only yesterday.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, so you're the one they called about. Failed to mention you were collective-born. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, Why don't you quit wasting my... You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. I'm listening. Don't let yourself be taken in by their propaganda. This is... It's a job I take very seriously. You think this is about a grudge? Captain, I'm sorry, but my... Did I not make myself... No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell... Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home. But my aliens were placed there by... So I'm not interested in anyone getting power like that ever again. You have my answer. Now, please... I guess you will. Feel free to see yourself.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. And, like, I've got you to thank for things not being... Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on... The ambassador likes to handle all that person, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so... You want to work? Or...
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Guess what, buddy?
What?
Freeze. Freeze. Banana.
So you want me to... work with you? But... why now? Why me? No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me? Okay, first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting the atom with a spoon than me getting that from her. Her quarters. Huh. Well, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services? Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me. Oh, I'm not taking a... Okay, so... There's a utility corridor that leads to the Ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section. or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Night, love you. Thank you for your help earlier.
You're welcome, Knight. Love you too.
Area's off limits! What are you doing in here? Hey! You're in a restricted zone!
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch! Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again, which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process. What are you getting at, ma'am? I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a C, right? But what if? What if one opened up? Elias's heart. In what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him. Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep. Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh? Good night, Eva.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? Excuse me? No, no. If the Council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives. Good. Good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like, in fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole... I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those two items should be enough to allay any suspicions. Good. Good. They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It is reassuring to know there are still some people in this universe you can trust. Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
I'm going to be up front with you.
Sorry that I... Down with the FC! Yes, exactly. It's like...
Alright, my little monster, sorry about that. I am back. I got a banana.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Can y'all hear me alright?
Yeah.
It'd actually be more fascinating if it came to his wound blocking the way.
Auxiliary human. Resuming pause processes.
Don't leave anything behind.
Fuck those yo bitches sometimes.
Sorry about that, my controller died. I'm back. Yeah, but there's secrets.
Find anything useful?
Oh. have a vehicle. Why don't I fucking use it? Ooh, what are you?
Bitch, you cannot say, go basement, beware demons.
Oh yeah, don't die, bitch.
What are these things?
These look like dinosaurs. Go away. Ooh,
so,
over here.
What seems punishment becomes
Oh,
providence.
leave him alone.
A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Ankylosaurus.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly? The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks.
Oh, good lord, this place is fucking dark.
There. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
So Ravi, knock it off.
We'll do everything we can to make certain that happens.
And it's still fucking raining.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there now.
Let's hope it still works.
Some items in inventory marked irrelevant. Recommending disposal to decrease carry rate.
Yeah, they're not gonna hurt me. I'm just gonna slip by them. Hi. You're a fucking pig. Holy shit. Don't. Ow. Don't shoot him. No, I'm not even doing anything to you. Okay. That's it. This is your fault. The fuck you talking about? Now that is cool. Okay. Let's go. I'm sorry for her. She's just... Hey. Don't shoot them. They are fine. Ow, my eye. That one. And then over there. Oh, where are you?
What response?
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
It's not enough.
I see.
Howdy.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll happen. Regardless, superb. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitor. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast.
I almost go. I almost
Absolute
got these
best
big
behavior
guys.
down there, all right?
Okay, close enough. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Don't shoot. I'm just going over here and mind my own business. Big boy. Thank you. Hey, I'm not hurting you. You get your ass over here. Oh, come on.
After the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Free Starfield's ragtag fleet, both sides.
I might have to restart my freaking. Actually, I might have to restart my damn game up and my stream. Oh shit! Hey, buddy, we've been streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm about to end mine just because I am starting to get tired.
Alright. Alright, my little monsters, that'll be it for this stream. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell. I'm sorry I couldn't scan more. My game froze. So stay tuned for the next ones that we might be doing. We'll keep you updated. Well, yeah, I'll keep you updated. Just if you see me on TikTok, I'll update you on TikTok what I'm doing, what me and the King are doing. Again, I'm sorry about the stream, my little monsters. As you see, the game decided to say, hey, fuck you, time to get off.
Right?
But and the King had to start his stream up a couple times. I had to start mine up last night over, but if you like what you watched, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss an upload of this or anything else we may be doing. Again, my little monsters, we're sorry for community night. We don't have enough people or enough followers for community night. But
yeah, we want to be able to
if
get
y'all,
like 10 or 5 people in at a time to play with us and whatnot, and we don't have enough people that watch us or get on.
Yeah.
Enjoy doing that with.
So for right now, we're gonna hold off on the community night until we get more followers. Again, my little monsters, I am truly sorry. But if you all can do me and him a huge favor and put our content out there, hit the share button, hit the share, hit the like, subscribe, so who you know and who they know gets us out there, so we can get more viewers and more people in, so we can do community night for good. But again, I'm truly sorry for tonight, my little monsters, about community night.
There you are.
It breaks my heart
Captain.
to
Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
I know.
Major Sanan and I were just discussing the merits of
that
your
you
planned
guys
interfactional cooperation.
wanted us to
I
play
think it's a great idea. Get them invested in
all
a
these
solution.
games with
Make it
us
clear we've got
that
nothing to
you
hide.
have, that we
I'm
have,
sure they'll be lovely
but we
house
just don't have
guests.
enough people.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major,
Me and him are just small-time content creators. We have full-time
Time for us
jobs.
to start
Hey,
getting some real
he
answers.
works over at Seven
And
Points.
figure
I
out if
work
we've
for
been asking the
Domino's.
right questions. So whenever you're ready.
And it's just difficult for me and him to get together and just collab on some projects. But this is one of the rare times where I was off almost all this week, where we can actually stream together.
Yes. It will be.
But anyway, I'm sorry for bringing the mood down. But
This is
if
us
y'all
starting to put some
enjoyed
things
it,
right.
please
Plus,
leave
you
a
don't
like,
need her
subscribe,
word.
and
We'll be
post
setting up
notification
oversight
bell so you don't miss
alongside
an
the
upload of
collective.
this or anything else we may be doing in the near future.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain.
Well, later on this
So with
week
the
or
data
next
out of
week.
the way, we've been
So stay
discussing
tuned for
where
that.
exactly this work's getting
And
done.
I'll catch you in the next one.
The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back
Y'all
where
have
you
a good
found
night.
Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own
Everybody heard what
cadre
he
of
said.
independent observers.
Y'all have a good night.
Though it sounded
Later.
like the deputy had a few more